Okay, so we're back in here. Really quick, I want to see if any of my gear needs to be repaired. That red hand icon means that is still showing as stolen, so I don't want to mess with that. Top that off, top that off. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so is a fur baby a prerequisite to be a streamer? No, but I should say we the family got Chip when he, like, I had been streaming I think like 6 months when we got Chip. And I immediately was like, we need to get a tower so I can have him visible on stream. And that's what we did. And he's got used to it. Find out how to get the city council. Ah, that's right. Okay, we need to get information from this guy. So where we left off last time, we had not exposed publicly, but we have information that the city mint master is skimming off the top. He's effectively stealing silver from the king. And if we tell the king, he's gonna get hung. He will die. So, he's in our pocket now, and we can get him to do whatever we want. And we are going to demand that he do something unreasonable for us right now. It looks like he's in this building. Is that up here? I've never been in here before. Torch. Here he is. Alright. Time for abusive.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the city council assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Huh. Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
No, none of your business. You're a bad guy and I'm using you.
That's none of your concern.
Oh, really? Then about face and go back where you came from.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right.
He gave up real fast.
Make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
I'd just take it.
All right. That seems like a fair deal.
You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Excuse me. Sorry. I leaned away from the mic, I tried.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name.
Thank you.
He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
I have noble
Do you
clothes.
think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that tin head.
Every time I hear the word Schneider, I have the urge to go watch Zoids again. Any of y'all remember that show? It's like, go, Jaeger Schneider! It's just screaming random German words, and it was like a text.
The what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
Liger 0. Oh yeah, it was Liger. That's right, 'cause there was Liger Schneider and Liger Jaeger and Liger, I think Panzer was one of them. But it was just like, they were all different modes for the Liger.
And to talk about the inheritance.
Okay, so we need to go over here to the red markers. All right. I'll keep my armor on so I look intimidating. I might have to bully the kid. I know Jaeger is Hunter. I just knew Jaeger was alcohol. They react to your armor? Yeah. If you try to intimidate someone, the more like military gear you're wearing, the scarier you are. If you're trying to like sweet talk someone, the more noble you look, the better you better off you are. So yeah, your equipment. Also, if it's lower durability, they think you're homeless, or you're like a hobo, or you got mugged. So if your gear looks like crap, or you have blood or mud on you, then they will treat you worse. Now that's pretty easy to solve. If you just find like a thing of water, you could like splash it over yourself and get like most of the stuff off. But yeah, it's like if you're planning on trying to intimidate someone to get your way, wear your armor. If you're planning on sweet talking, wear the noble stuff. So it's for that reason that they gave you, they made it really easy to make different sets of gear. So like this is my noble gear with high charisma. This is my armor for like, I'm about to get into a fight. And this is the quietest gear I have. Or it, like, let me put this on. Listen. Okay, and then I switch to this, and then listen. So the quiet gear is for when I gotta go someplace I'm not supposed to be. Okay, so it doesn't pinpoint this guy exactly. So I'm in the area, and I need to find obtain the king waiter's clothes.
Excuse me.
So probably a merchant.
Lord be with you.
I'll have a look at your wear.
I imagine there's going to be a dialogue option. I'm sure they're not just going to be selling it. Like, I'll probably have to lie and say who I am or something.
Nothing suits your fancy, eh?
This guy sells cabbages or something.
You better call back that dog.
What? He's just vibing, man. Shut up.
Heartfelt prayer saved entire masses of Jews.
The merchant. Oh, you discovered a trader. Is this still within the... No. Okay, so this trader is not who I'm looking for. Oh, there's more merchant stalls behind those tents. Okay.
Come and get some wonderful horseradish.
This guy, Saddler. She sells like garlic and stuff. Okay, here's some cloth. This is a solid maybe.
Greetings. I'd like to...
Surely you can wait a while. I have a customer here. Here you are. The finest fabric. Intricate work. You won't find the likes anywhere else in this town.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. Thanks. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. And you impatient fella, what was it you wanted?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
I have important news for the king. Medium difficulty. All right, so for that symbol is speechcraft. And that symbol, I think, is like gallantry. I think my armor might be impacting that skill check. That's, I don't remember if that's warfare or what that is. I'll have to check after.
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
I see. All right then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation
Wow, that worked.
you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Sure.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better not.
Die, broadcloth!
Okay. So let's go. This is my noble set. Let me see what he just handed me. Royal waiter hat. Royal waiter coat. There's no gloves. The hose of a royal waiter. Is that it? Okay, I guess that's it. Alright. Blue's asking you something. Not sure how much longer I stick around tonight. Are we doing main story stuff right now? Yes, Blue, I am doing a step of the main story right now.
Striped fabrics!
Oh, let's go back to that. Well, he's having a bad day. Is this where I need to go? Major Domo. Oh, let's put on the outfit for this.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming? What's wrong with him?
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony. By turns praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough. All right. At least you're here.
We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on.
So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. There is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber, along with your other stuff.
Oh, they're
You
gonna
won't be
take our
needing it
weapons?
Anyway.
Oh,
You don't
no.
want to be dragging a load if you're running around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are?
For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not.
Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way.
In short, behave as if you're not there.
But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double.
You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarjitz, you must not pour at all.
Huh?
When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarjit stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something?
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it.
Now, how do I know who gets the
Right.
white wine or the red wine?
I've got something
Something more important than the if you need to go for a piss or get something to eat, off you go.
All right, so I wonder, do I unequip my weapons now, or will they? I'll unequip these. I don't know if they'll take them from me. And let's see. I'm gonna drink a moonshine. Because that seems like a great idea right now. Eat a fish. Eat another fish. Alright, we are a stinky boy. Alright, let's go.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you. You've got a tune. You can put your you don't want everything? Do you know what you...
Alright, wait for the city council to convene.
I know everything I need to.
Get him
do
completely
it.
smashed? No, I don't want to do this.
Put away your things here. It's easier to serve.
Dude, my
with a
worst
lighter
experience
load.
in this game was
You can
being
wait in the
completely
cubbyhole
smashed.
for the servants.
Just go up to the king. Hello, your majesty.
There are the pictures of wine.
Our current
Hopefully I won't splash anyone's shoes.
And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it.
Alright, so for anyone who doesn't know why we're here, we're basically just listening to get information. We're acting like a non-important person, but we are an important person. We're the main character. But we're just here to get information right now.
Reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Henning...
I think Takai was the white.
...used that thing. That Hackenbücher.
Shoot, who said that? Hold on. Are they marked on the map?
Hand cannon. Can you believe it?
Are you deaf or something?
Where did they get them?
White. You're the one who should know where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons.
Okay, I had to figure out how to do it. I thought I needed to click on their cup, but you give them the wine through the little conversation interface.
Thank you, waiter. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere.
We freed the Dry Devil.
Where in the region we have the army bearing down, and you want to defend
I'd like some
yourselves
monastery wine.
with a few
Refill my cup,
rusty
boy.
halberds.
And who is it you want to fight? Exactly.
That's not a good idea, sir.
This is unbelievable.
That's the guy who we're not allowed to serve.
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom.
I apologize,
We're supposed to defend it with
one?
brooms?
White, you're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the Yemenic state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well.
Thank the Lord.
Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king
Should have served the party animal?
rise
No.
against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So
You should quick save the double
just
regis
wait
side.
with
No.
arms crossed.
Hold on. What's in my... Oh, dude, they took everything. I don't have any tricks in here. My weapons, my armors, my potions, they're all gone.
For the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around.
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Isn't it the same thing?
I'd like some monastery wine.
The cleanliness
Refill
of
my
the
cup,
city
boy.
is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far
not a
short
good idea,
of covering all the
This is
citizens'
unbelievable.
You're right, Jerome. But a woman named Betty has showed up on Hopbrink and wants to repair the baths that
More
used to be
wine,
there.
Master Bailiff.
She's a protege of Maresh.
Come closer.
Her efforts are commendable, but I don't think she will succeed. It takes a firm hand.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back with it, understood?
Death. A great many people
Okay.
died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the
Odd request for a waiter.
Unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean.
Nice. Whose silver might this be?
Arguing about
Is there anything
who's
else
going to
here?
wash where and how isn't
I mean, they might search me. I don't know. There's an
It's
oath
only a
book.
waste
I don't
of
think I need
time
that.
because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to...
So, did you find it?
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your jobs.
Want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too?
Why not? In Jerome Nars's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I
Where's
got
the king?
word that Rutard has pulled off
Isn't the
another
king supposed to be
deed.
one of the big chairs?
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty
Waiter,
honors us
pour
with
me
his
red
visit.
wine.
And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well,
Monastery wine.
sure, what you-
Here.
Sir? I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there,
Well,
weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out.
Oh, he's asking what happened at the monastery, and the monastery was where this guy, the mint master, went to take control of the dude's silver mine, and then we were like, we know you're stealing from the king, and he's like, oh, JK, it was just a prank.
Everything's settled. My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as
Hey,
I've heard,
oi!
then we have a
Full
good
cup of
reason to
monastery
punish him.
wine.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I
Waiter,
heard there were several
I
dead.
wanted monastery
Did you?
wine.
That's grossly exaggerated.
Thank
I
you,
don't
waiter.
think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about
Hey,
him,
waiter.
the king
Pour
himself
me
will
some
put an end
monastery
to him,
wine.
and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first.
That's the red one.
Knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it.
I'm glad it shows you like a lock-on for who's
Well,
yelling at
thanks,
you.
but I wouldn't brush it off so
Muck's
quickly.
delivering wine.
Why
We're
not?
pretending to be a waiter at a royal audience to get information. We're listening to what they say.
I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich.
Are you accusing me of lying?
We're spying.
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened, hmm?
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Ruthard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So
She shot one of his men with a crossbow.
Ruthard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts.
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If we really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and
Who's
do
playing
whatever
music?
they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting school
Hey,
brought
boy,
this
a
custom
full
to
cup
us.
of monastery
That
wine.
Menhard is just hanging around the market looking for trouble.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsucker. You
Sorry?
act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse
Don't
a
hang
sword
around me,
master
Fallish,
of a shred
you hear
of
me?
proof. We're not some old fishwives in the marketplace.
So you will just leave it be?
Proven offences are
come here
punished
for a
by
moment.
the bailiff. And that's that.
Refill,
There are
sir.
more
Do you think I come to the
pressing
council just to guzzle
More
wine?
pressing.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now, but if you disappear for a little while...
All day long. So what if they have
All
one
right.
reason?
I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored, and because I told you. Get on with it.
Everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out
okay.
of customers.
Ah, the hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
Where's the... He says at the chapel. Where's the chapel? Oh, right here. Okay, so there's his gloves.
That was easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18?
So, let's see what you've got for me.
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
Oh, shoot it. It was more than 18. 24?
I counted 24, sir.
And you counted correct.
Woo!
Here you are, so you can have a bit of fun in the evening too, eh?
There were 6 more I missed. You received groschen. 1? He gave me $1. Bro, I could have lost my job if someone wanted wine while I was gone. And you gave me $1.
Under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to Mokarol mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with
You
night
there,
shifts.
lad.
Haven't you noticed
A cup of
there's
bread.
a war going on?
And don't you
Are
skimp
the
on me.
experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Besides, I get the feeling
$1 was worth a lot. Yeah, well, how much is that with inflation?
Monastery wine.
To
Here.
And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
When hell freezes over, my friend, your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the services our guild
Okay.
provided, and
And a
still
full cup.
provides to the crown.
Well,
It's a Kai, that's the
hope
white
you're not
wine.
supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Obrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Yo, I just poured it all over the table.
Now run along.
People from the whole town
Oh
go to
no.
watch them brawl.
They're gonna hang me.
This is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw
One groschen is worth $104,000. Well, then freaking Henry was rich because before they took my all my belongings away, I had thousands.
out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss
Henry the
next?
billionaire.
Boy, I'd like some white.
Sir?
Thank you, waiter.
Oh, is the king arriving? Why are we... Oh, we're being real creepy about it.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Lower your eyes, dummy. Are we gonna see one of the kings? That's Sigismund? What are those curls? Dude, lower your... Oh my god. The man that just killed our parents and who we have fought multiple times just walked past Henry. Freaking eyes down. For the new folks, it's Baldy to the side of the king with the mustache. Let's look behind him. Oh, the wine. Does he recognize him? Or is my hat like...
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Dude, him saying, not you. Like, everyone else in this room, I freaking hate. I like you. I am of the people, for the people. So, is my hat like Clark Kent's glasses? Oh, there you go. Unlike this band of fools, yeah. The wine waiter is the only person I like. You got the booze, you're good. Why is there drama? The king just walked in. We had, like, this, in literally all of the conflict happening in the country is because two people are saying, no, I'm the king. That was one of them. We've never seen either one in either of the games until this moment. Okay, so I saw the leader of the Jewish community. I saw Godwin, the ex-priest there.
Come now, Father.
There's
Put a
Hans.
little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn.
Chat. My dearest cat has just thrown up behind me. And I can't leave this here. So I need to AFK for a couple of minutes to clean a patch of the carpet. I will be right back ASAP. I will put on some music and be back as soon as possible.